What's up, community? It's KJ here, and I'm gonna wear this shirt today, which is off-white, and I don't want to cut the tags off. Josie, have you ever felt that way about when you have to cut the tags off?
And especially for this.
I know, but I guess do I have to cut this tag off?
Well, not for today, you don't. We can check that. But eventually you might have to.
Yeah, okay. No, I'm probably going to have to take the tags off. But I'm really happy. I think Josie and I both are happy that we're bringing this shirt into our wardrobe.
Yes.
Because Virgil was very iconic. He's no longer with us. And like this shirt is just like a little t-shirt, but it's so not just a t-shirt. Like it is, but it isn't. So we'll talk about that more when there's a time when Josie and I are just talking about wardrobe. So this is main label, off-white, Virgil Abloh, defining the gray area between black and white as the color off-white. And I think there's so many like interpretations of off-white, like what all that means.
I'm off-white.
For
sure.
I mean, Virgil Abloh was, the designer who really made streetwear, runway wear, things that you would see obviously on the runway. Virgil Abloh was this trend, I'm not gonna say setter, but he really took and looked at fashion in a way that was so much more than we hear from so many designers. There was a lot behind his designs, there was a lot of thought, and I especially loved what he would say about vintage clothing being the new streetwear. Obviously streetwear has been so popular, and Virgil Abloh had so much to do with that. And it's so sad that he's no longer with us, because not only was he a fantastic designer, but he was a wonderful communicator, and I feel like a bridge between black and white. And so the label, off-white. So we're happy to put it on Kendra today for her community.
Okay, community, I have a confession
to make.
This is a safe space. The community is a safe space. I do not keep good care of my natural hair. And as the founding member of the community, I think it's important that I admit that. I'm sure there's other women in the community that do the same. And by doing this causes more problems. Like right now, Ari's working on my hair. She can't even, it's hard for her to part because it's tangled. It's not anything she's doing, so I can't blame my hairstylist and be like, oh my gosh, you're pulling my hair. No, my hair is tangled right now. It's tangled because I allowed it to get tangled. So yeah, I really wanted to give the community that confession. I do not keep really good care of my natural hair. And so if my natural hair can get tangled, I can't blame my hairstylist. Just like your hair extensions can get tangled when you don't care for them properly. You can't blame me. Don't blame the product. It will tangle if you don't take care of it, just like my hair. It's tangled. Ari, how bad is it?
It's pretty gnarly. No, it's not that. It's not as bad. I just have to go slower.
Yes. So, okay, Ruben, why did you decide on a new foundation today?
Well, mainly just because it's fun to try new stuff, and we like to, keep it fresh and interesting. It's nothing wrong with the old one. We just wanted to try. I mean, I wanted to try a new one.
Yeah.
And
Well, even when you do foundation, you always
I always
mix.
custom blend. Yes,
Right.
I always custom blend because it's really, really rare for me to find the right shade. So I have to blend up to 3 foundations. And many times I like to play with textures as well. So let's say I'm using something that is a little bit more moisturizing. I will throw in a little bit of more matte foundation just to keep the texture balance. So it's not overly shiny, if
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, I usually just custom blend all my foundations.
And customizing is so important. That's with anything. Like today, what I'm going to talk about on the breakdown is the wig measurements. And the ready-to-wear U-part wigs are coming back, but there is always going to be a need for customization. Like it's just, it just is what it is.
Yeah, it's like going to a tailor, you know?
Exactly.
You will always get a better fit. It's the same with foundation and custom blending.
Right.
For that particular client, you just make sure that you get the right shade. And it's really, really hard to find that in a bottle.
Right. And I love what you just said about the tailor, because my skirt just got tailored and Josie was like, girl, will you please go get this skirt tailored so you can wear it? And I finally did.
And it wasn't that bad, was it?
No. Yeah, it was
someone
just,
to fix.
it's out of my, I think that's what it is. It was out of my norm. And I get that for the community, like for the nappy hair community, getting something custom is out of their norm. Getting something tailored is out of their norm. But once you do it, you're like, oh my gosh.
I've been missing all this time.
Right, really, like just to go like a little bit deeper, it's like once you release your own control based on your knowledge and hire an expert, then that's when your world's really gonna be like fantastic. So Ruben is in love with, what is it, Dose of Color?
Those are colors.
So, but you still added,
I added our trustworthy Makeup Forever stick.
Yes.
To kind of contour and, you know, just.
Makeup Forever was started by a makeup artist.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think that's very important.
And it was meant to be a professional brand.
Right.
For professionals.
Right.
So it's a good brand.
Yes.
I like it. And I also use the Makeup Forever concealer.
Yes.
today. And a little bit of Bobbi Brown
Concealer.
concealer. And we just making little strokes, you know, little lines, emulating little hairs, so it doesn't look kind of overly filled in.
So community, when you do your foundation, are you mixing your colors? Or have you ever worked with a makeup artist who mixes colors? Or does your makeup artist just use one? Leave a comment. Let me know how you do it or how your makeup artist does it. It's KJ here from nappyhair.com, and you are watching The Breakdown.